Yami,
Mami, airtime yín kọ́.
Ṣé ìwọ ti rókò tó gbẹ̀rí?
Ó ti rí ọ̀sà kó gbẹ̀rí. Kó lè
Gbẹ́mbì.
Àmímà.
Àwọn olè ń sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àtàwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi.
Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ó yá fi sí spíkà.
Wọ́n ń gbọ́ yín.
Ní ẹ̀bùn ńlá tọ́mọ mi gbé wá fèmí yìí. Ọlọ́run á ràn yín lọ́wọ́, ẹ̀yin náà lè ṣerú ẹ̀
Ẹ ṣàmì mo tún ṣàdúrà. Àmímà.
Get 10 times your recharge value to call and browse anyhow. Recharge with *220 * the PIN hash to enjoy this offer. Available to new and existing subscribers.
Mr. Anansa, èmi ń gbàdúrà, ìwọ ń polówó ọjà, ìwọ náà gborí ẹ̀ wá kó wá gbàdúrà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, a dáa fún ẹ. Ṣé orí bó ti ń tajà fẹ́ lòmíì? Àwọn máa sìn ìwọ náà àdìrú wà dìgbà, ayé àdára, ò ní dààmú.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome back. On the foreign scene, Donald Trump has said the UK will probably not get a trade deal with the US if the Prime Minister's Brexit plan goes ahead. He told the Sun's newspaper that the PM's plan would probably kill the deal, as it would mean the US would be dealing with the European Union instead of with the UK. Downing Street has not yet reacted to Mr. Trump's remarks, whilst Theresa May has been making the case for a US free trade deal with Mr. Trump on his first UK visit as president. She said Brexit was an opportunity to create growth in the UK and the US. The blast occurred at a plant which makes chemicals for the food and pharmaceutical industries. An explosion at an industrial park in China's Sichuan province has left 19 people dead and 12 others injured. In a statement quoted by Reuters, the authorities in Jiangnan County said the blast happened at a chemical plant run by Yibin Hengda Technology. Photos on Chinese social media showed a huge fire and plumes of smoke rising from the facility. It is not clear what caused the explosion. 28 civilians were killed in an airstrike on an Islamic State-held area in Syria's eastern province of Deir al-Zur, a monitoring group has reported on Friday. Planes hit an ice factory late on Thursday near the village of Al-Susa in the city of Al-Bu Kamal near the Iraqi border. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights has reported this. It was not immediately known if the strike was carried out by an Iraqi plane or by the US-led coalition. However, the state-run Syrian news agency accused the US-led coalition of carrying what it described as a massacre against civilians. Sana has put the death toll at more than 30, claiming the dead are mostly women and children. And we'll take the business report shortly after this break. The monthly Federation Account Allocation Committee has been suspended indefinitely. Yesterday's scheduled meeting was the briefest, lasting less than an hour. Addressing reporters, Chairman of the Commissioners Forum, Mr. Mahmood Yunusa, said the meeting can only be reconvened after the process is strengthened. According to him, the next meeting is a function of when they finish. What we are looking for is the process to be strengthened. Once the process is strengthened, there is no need for this fight. Mr. Yunusa said that the decision of the state government and other members of the FAAC to oppose the NNPC's paltry remittances is about the system and the process and which they are working on. This is the third time the May accruals in the Federation accounts for disbursement in June 2018 has been postponed. This has crippled states and federal authorities from paying civil servants their June salaries. Still ahead on Plus TV News is our roundup on sports and entertainment news. We'll be back in a moment.
And in entertainment, Nigerian Afro-pop singer Tiwa Savage has announced the Savage Tour concert at the Indigo Arena in London. The mother of one is set to put on a one-woman show, which will hold on the 24th of August this year. She took to social media to share the good news with her fans with the caption, "Time is almost here. London, I promise you Carnival weekend is going to be bananas." Recently, Adekunle Gold held a sold-out solo concert at the O2 Arena in London. Wizkid also made the headline with his sold-out Afro Republic concert at the O2 Arena this year. After the iconic feat by Wizkid, Davido is also planning to shut down the O2 Arena next year in January. On Thursday morning, nominations for the Emmys were announced by Backlist's Ryan Eggold and The Handmaid's Tale's Samira Wiley. Some of the highlights include the nomination of the first woman of Asian descent, Sandra Oh, for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, Killing Eve. Anthony Bourdain, who passed away in June, has also been posthumously nominated for his work. This year, 36 first-timers are welcomed to the nomination pool, including Jessica Biel and Penelope Cruz. Celebrities with the highest nominations are 7 in number, with Donald Glover and Bill Hader bagging 4 nominations too. A major contender for an EGOT, which is an acronym for stars who have bagged an Emmy, a Grammy and an Oscar and a Tony Award as well. And John Legend is joining the list of EGOT winners for his nomination this year. With 22 nominations, Game of Thrones is now the most Emmy-nominated drama in history. The 70th Primetime Emmy Awards is set to take place on Monday, the 17th of September at Microsoft Theatre in Los Angeles. Here's a quick look at some of the nominations announced by Ryan Eggold and Samira Wiley.
To complete this morning's Emmy nominations, these are the nominees for Lead Actor in a Comedy Series.
These are the nominees for Lead Actress in a Comedy Series.
These are the nominees for Lead Actor in a Drama Series.
These are the nominees for Lead Actress in a Drama Series.
These are the nominees for Outstanding Reality Competition Program. To complete
Still in entertainment news, Taofiq Abijako, a 19-year-old Nigerian singer, has been hailed the youngest designer to present a collection at New York's Fashion Week. Reports say he started in the business 2 years ago with the aim of making impactful statements with his designs. The Council of Fashion Designers of America say Taofiq pays homage to his past by celebrating his West African culture through a contemporary perspective. His previous collections include Cruel Hands and Hooligans. Taofiq's label will be debuting its Spring-Summer 2019 collection at the Men's New York Fashion Week. And that's it on entertainment news. Up next is the very best in sports right after this.
And Shedran Shaqiri's medical is underway ahead of completing his £13 million move to Liverpool from Stoke City. And the Swiss winger flew into Merseyside yesterday with personal terms already agreed. And Shaqiri's medical test started before 9 a.m. today. And if everything goes to plan, there should be an announcement in the next 24 hours. He would become Jurgen Klopp's third summer signing following the arrival of Naby Keita and Fabinho. And still on the transfers, Manchester United are expected to make a huge offer this summer for England's outstanding World Cup defender, Harry Maguire. And the Old Trafford club would have to pay as much as £50 million to price Maguire from Leicester City, whose rich Thai owners will fight hard to keep him. And Maguire was signed for £17 million from Hull City last year, but his value has skyrocketed after his stellar performances in Russia. And England manager Gareth Southgate is known to have first selected Maguire